Change is the only constant, and I'm sure all of you agree with me. There's so much of change, complexities, and challenges in the environments we're part of. Therefore, organizations expect a higher level of commitment and engagement from their employees, managers, and leaders to tackle this change. Now, with this heightened expectations on them, I am observing people to prioritize their work first and next their families. However, there is a very important component missing in this equation to greater employee productivity, which is all about self-care. Are you prioritizing yourself? Self-care is all about refreshing. Are you refreshing yourself on a regular basis through activities that nurture you and help you to find joy and fulfillment? So are you regularly finding yourself doing that? Are you regularly renewing your energies? Are you being intentional about your time and energies so that you're able to give more back to the environments you serve? And that can only happen if you take care of your physical and mental health. So it's important to renew your energies on a regular basis. Reflection is fantastic for you to connect the dots from where you are to where you want to be and what you truly deserve. Unless you spend time reflecting, you'll never know what to connect, and therefore a sense of or lack of fulfillment always exists. So prioritizing yourself is super critical. Now, in order to do all of this, one thing that people always grapple with is time. And how do you find the time? Now, before we address time, there is a very important aspect, because we will always find the time when we want to do it or when we have to do it. So we have to reframe ourselves to say, how do I put myself at the fulcrum of my priority list? And once you're able to find the larger why as to why you need to be on that center of the priority list, that is when you will be intentional and find your time. Now, once you are clear about that, the next aspect where you will be able to get more time for yourself is all about redirection. Are you having an ecosystem that can support you and that can nurture you? An ecosystem that supports you to take on some of the things that you are doing on a regular basis and give time for yourself to practice and follow your self-care. Now, unless that ecosystem is well trained and is effective, we'll never be able to achieve time for ourselves. So therefore, spend time to clarify, to give the guidance and set the expectations with your ecosystem. But it's also important to have people in your ecosystem who are vocal about and supporting you, which is not just about taking on your load, but when they see you moving away from it, are they bringing you back on track to focus and prioritize yourself? So it's important that you reframe, and therefore you'll be able to find the time, and then you have an ecosystem to whom you can redirect and take support from. Once you're able to do all of this, you'll be able to focus on your self-care and prioritize yourself. And once you're able to do this, you're never going to be pouring out of an empty cup out for the environments that you nurture and serve. You'll always be in a state of fulfillment, therefore giving your best to every activity or every situation. So I hope you're able to find the time. I hope you're able to find you in your sacred priority list. All the very best.